Now we're ready to draft our new pocket piece. Underneath my tracing paper, I have the Blackwood Cardigan front bodice view. So I have traced the front edge, the side seam edge, and the bottom edge with a pen. I have traced the size medium, and I will measure 1 inch up from the medium cut view for view B. So the cut line for view B is right here for the medium, and I have measured 1 inch up from that mark. Along the same cut line for view B, I have measured down, I believe 2 inches. Yep, I have measured down 2 inches along the side seam. So from this point to this point is where my pocket is going to be. But I don't want a raw edge at that pocket. This is about a 45-degree angle. So I have taken my quilting ruler and created a line going this way that will fold to the back to create a fold over edge at that top. So I lined up my 45-degree angle on the quilting ruler right here. I have lined that up with those cutting lines. Let's see, right there. And you kind of have to move them around and play with it a little bit to figure out where that line is going to be. So I have lined up, on this example, I have that 45-degree lined up with that large cut line for view B, but what you're lining it up against doesn't really matter as long as it's 45 degrees according to the bottom of the pattern, according to the green line of the pattern, whatever works for you for the size that you're making, as long as it's a true 45-degree angle. So this is that side seam mark here, and I'm just going to extend that 1.5 inches along that side right there. I'm going to do the same thing for this top edge. I'm going to line up that 45-degree mark. Might have to flip around my ruler so that I can use this 45-degree line. Yep. And then I'm just going to slide along that cut line until I have this edge even with that 1 inch mark that I created earlier. So I'm just going to slide it over so that I can create a line right here that's 1.5 inches long. So that's what these two lines are. This line and this line are both 45 degrees away from the pattern pieces. Then I just simply connect it. As long as these are 1.5 inches long, 1.5 inches long, I simply connect those two lines right there. And then I draw the line. So your pattern piece is going to look a little bit funky. It's going to look like that. You're not going to cut this line. I just didn't realize how far I had extended it up. So you're going to cut along this, 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 and this. And then once you have it cut out, we will be folding right at those 2 points right there and right there. And that will be, whoops, sorry, that will be your pocket. So you can have your pattern piece cut out and just see if that is the size pocket that you want to make. If you want to make any adjustments, or if you want to make it deeper, or if you want to make it at less of an angle, whatever you want to do, now is the time to kind of experiment with that pocket. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you'll ask if you have any questions.